Hi everyone, guten Tag, hello. This is beginners German lesson number 2. In the first lesson, we talked about how to say the numbers up to 10, how to greet someone, and some common sound spelling links in German. So today we're going to go on to numbers higher than 10, and we're going to be able to ask someone how old they are, and also be able to say how old we are as well. So this first exercise is just a little bit of revision from Unit 1 or Lesson 1. All you've got to do is fill in the missing letters from the numbers and then say which number it is. So pause now and see if you can have a go of that. Think about how to pronounce them as well, your sound spelling links, because that will help you spell it if you know how to pronounce it. Okay, let's go through the answers then. So first of all, we've got a W missing, zwei. Remember that sound for the Z, the V sound for the W, and the I sound for that EI combination. Next one, drei. So a D was missing. Same sound as in zwei, I, drei, I. C, letter C is sechs, CH missing. D, vier, IE, and notice the different sound there. So in A and B, it was I, the sound, and in D, it is E, the sound, vier. Also, the V makes a F sound, vier. E is fünf, F, eins, there's the I sound again, eins. G, acht is the H sound, yeah, acht. H, sieben, so S-I-E makes the E sound. 9, EU, oi is an oi sound, and 10, again, the ts sound. Let's see if we can remember which number is which. So we have eins was F, zwei was A, drei was B, vier was D, fünf was E, sechs was C, sieben was H, acht G, 9 E, and 10. Give yourself some ticks on there, correct your spellings if you got them wrong, and practice going over the spelling and sound links if you need to from lesson 1. Okay, just a little bit of thinking time now. Using the knowledge you already have about numbers in German, how might you write the numbers from 11 to 20? So I'll give you a little hint now. 11 and 12 and 20 are not that easy to guess, but 13, 14, 15, maybe 16 and 17, 18 and 19 are really, really easy to guess. So have a think about it and then we'll see if you're correct. Okay, so here are the higher numbers. So like I said, 11 is not that easy to guess. Elf, very easy to say though, very easy to spell. 12, 12, you've got the t sound, you've got the v sound, and you've got a sound. It's not O, it's not 12, it's 12, yeah, with an umlaut on. Right, these ones are really, really easy. So all we do for 13 is we put 3, 10, 13, put them together. Same 14, 15, 15, 15, you get the idea? Can you notice what is missing in this one though? It's a little bit different. That's right, it's the S. The S is missing. We don't put an S and a Z together. It would make it too difficult to pronounce, so we lose the S on this one. 17 as well. Now, if you look at all these from 13, they all have 2 syllables. 13, 14, 15, 16. If we were to put 7 then 10, it would be 17. Doesn't really fit in, does it? It's got 3 syllables. So to remedy this, we put 17. So notice how the EN is missing from sieben. 18, very easy. 19, also easy. And number 20 is 20. So again, the sounds. So the difficult ones that we need to remember are elf, not really that difficult, 12 and 20, and then also remembering the missing S in 16 and the missing EN in 17. But other than that, it's really easy to count up to 20. Okay, what about these numbers? How do we say these numbers in German? Again, it's quite easy, but there are a few odd ones out. And annoyingly, the first one is actually an odd one out. So 30 is 30. So we put 3, we put sig on the end. Note this is the Sz on Dreissig. The rest of them are different. So 40, we put 4 and sig. And this is like the T in English. It's only Dreissig that's spelt differently. So we've got 50, 60. Again, notice the missing S. And same for 70, 70. So again, missing EN. But the rest, really easy. 80, 90, and to say 100, 100. Okay, moving on from this. This is all quite easy. It will be a little bit more challenging. Right, I've written some different numbers now, ones that aren't multiples of 10. 24, 35, 44, 59. Just have a look and think about how they are written in German. What can you see that's different how you would write those in English? Okay, so there are 3 things we need to remember when we're writing out a German number. We need to remember it is all one word, okay? So we don't say 24 like we do in English. We put it all together. The other bit is we need an and in the middle. So it's 20 and 4. And the main thing that we've got to look at in German, the main thing to remember is that it doesn't actually say 24 that. It says 4 and 20. 4 and 20. Okay, 24. So for 35, we say 5 and 30. 35. Again, remember that SZ there, yeah. And then we've got 44, so really easy. Again, 44. You can't really get that one wrong because the 4s are in 2 4s anyway. The last one, 59, 59. Okay, moving on then. Right, we've got to write out the following numbers in words. So pause now and give it a go, and then we'll see if you've got that correct in the answers. Right, so what did we get for 23? 23, 3 and 20. 45, 45, so 5 and 40. 78. Did you remember not to put 7 there? 70, not 70. 92 and 88. Well done if you got those correct. Okay, moving on, we're going to try a listening activity. So I'm going to say a number and you've just got to write down that number. Don't write the words, just write the figures. So number 1 is already done for you. 25, so you would write 25 just in figures. Okay, let's give it a go. So number 2, 87. 87. Nummer 3, 41. 41. Nummer 4, 52. 52. Nummer 5, 99. 99. Nummer 6, 17. 17. Nummer 7, 39. 39. Nummer 8, 12. 12. Nummer 9, 28. 28. Nummer 10, 74. 74. Okay, let's see how you did then. So for number 2, you should have written 87. Nummer 3. Nummer 3, 41. Did you notice on 41 I didn't say 41, I said 41. So we lose the S from the number 1. Try this technique. This sometimes helps my classes. If I say 52, try writing the units first. So as you hear them, 52. This saves you holding all the information in your head, and you can do it that way around. It helps you just write it as you hear it. Next one, 99. Next one, 17. So 17. Did you make sure you wrote 17 and not 70, which would be 70? Nummer 7, 9 30. Nummer 8 was 12. Nummer 9 was 28. Nummer 10 was 74. Well done if you got those correct. Okay, we're going to have another go at the writing, so you get a second chance to practice if you didn't get them quite right the first time. So again, write out the numbers in words, thinking about all the things that we talked about last time. Okay, let's do the answers. So, 26, 26. 49, 49. 72, he didn't write sieben, 70. 72, 83. And 95. Did you remember your umlaut? Okay, final task for today. Practice in the following question and answer until you know it off by heart. So the question is, wie alt bist du? How old are you? Wie alt bist du? Alt bist du is really easy to say because it's very phonetic, as you would just read it in English. You just got to remember wie, so it's a V sound, not a W, so it's not we, it's V, and it's not Y, it's I-E, so E, V. Remember we pronounced the second of those combinations, so I-E pronounced E. And to answer the question, you say, ich bin, and you put your number in there, your age, Jahre alt, Jahre with the J, yes, so it's a Y sound with a J. So an example, if you were 11 years old, you would say, wie alt bist du? Ich bin 11 Jahre alt. Practice that until you know it off by heart, and if you want to challenge yourself a lot, you could add the other questions and answers you've learned so far to make a short conversation. So you could say, what's your name? How are you? The things we learned in the first lesson. Let me know how you got on with that. And also lesson 3 should be coming up very, very soon. So, auf Wiedersehen und tschüss.